Fire is hot, the embers are red. I'm tossing and turning, no sleep in my bed. The night is a furnace where my spirit is tried, but I can feel the refiner sitting right by my side. He's watching the silver, he's watching the gold, turning my weakness into something so bold. Oh, he is the fire, and he is the shield. In the heat of the midnight, my spirit is healed. He knows every temperature my heart can endure, washing me clean, making me pure. Quiet mercy, keeping me whole. The shuffle drums beat like a hammer so slow, shaping the parts that only he could know. The rasp in my voice is the smoke from the flame, but through the dark valleys I'm calling his name. The blues guitar weeps for the pain that I felt, while the walls of my pride begin to melt. house is empty and the lights are all dim. No one here to listen but the ghost of my sin. I took my pride away in the drawer by the bed and try to quiet down the heavy noise in my head. I don't bring a choir, I don't bring a creed, just a broken man with a desperate need. You're sitting in the corner where the shadow is deep, watching over me while the rest of the world is asleep. It's just you and me, Lord, in the midnight hour. A fragile piece of dust, looking for your power. No flashing lights, no grand parade, just a quiet mercy that will never fade. Oh, I'm resting in your shade. Starts to breathe a low sigh, like a warm blanket underneath a cold sky. I tell you about the roads where I wandered too far, and how you found me bleeding by the headlights of my car. You didn't say I told you so, you didn't count the cost, you just gathered up the pieces of the son who was lost. Fade. Just you and me. No one else. Thank you for the quiet, Lord. Brought you a handful of ashes and dust. broken remains of my unfaithful trust. I said, Lord, I'm sorry. This is all I have left. A heart that is hollow, of beauty bereft. But you didn't throw my poverty away. You sat down beside me in the midnight gray. You breathed on the ashes. You smiled at the grind and showed me a mystery that's older than time. You're turning my dust into diamonds tonight, reflecting the beauty of your holy light. What the world called a waste, you called it a prize, wiping the tears from my heavy laden eyes. Oh, the richness of your grace in this quiet place. The Hammond B3 is rolling like a golden wave, proclaiming the power of the one who came to save. My faith was a whisper, a flickering spark, but it's shining like a diamond in the velvet dark. I don't have to worry about tomorrow's rain, 'cause you hold the joy and you hold the pain. From the ground to the crown, look what your love has found. From the dirt to the worth, a beautiful second just dust in your hands, turning to gold, turning to gold, turning to gold. Pure mercy, deeply soothing. My grandfather told me of a carpenter's grace, how he can fix the breaks that time cannot erase. So I brought my busted spirit to your workbench tonight, covered in the dust of a long and losing fight. The wood is split and splintered, the glue has come undone. I've been running from the shadow, running from the sun. But you don't throw the scraps into the burning fire. You see a holy vessel in a sinner's desire. Lay me down on your table and let your steady hands move. Sand away the rough edges, put my heart in a groove. Take your time, master, I ain't going nowhere. Fixing up my faith with a midnight prayer. Oh, heal me, make me whole again. The piano keys are crying like a soft summer rain, adding sweet medicine to the dullness of the pain. I can hear the B3 organ dawning like the light as you square up the corners and you make the joints tight. Faith is the iron that holds the frame together, built to stand against the wildest kind of measure me by your love, not by my mistakes. Hold me when the foundation shakes on the workbench in the dark. Your hands, my heart. Amen. My weary heart is looking for a place to rest. The maps of the world are fading away, leaving me stranded at the end of the day. But your word is a lantern, your truth is a guide, fixing the brokenness deep down inside. You are my compass when the stars go blind, the only true comfort that a sinner can find. Steering my boat through the midnight swell with a gentle assurance that all will be well. Deeply soothing, your love is moving. The upright bass is like an anchor so strong, reminding my soul where I truly belong. Let the blues guitar bend like a prayer in the air, releasing the weight of my heavy despair. Through the fog and the mist, I can see your bright face shining with mercy, glowing with grace. The clouds are heavy and the sky is gray. I've been waiting for the sun all day, but even if the light decides to hide, I know the counselor is by my side. I'll find a melody in the falling rain, a soulful rhythm to ease the pain. Hallelujah. Though the water's rising, hallelujah. For your love surprising. It's a late night song for a rainy heart, knowing that we'll never be apart. Gentle spiritual healing, wash me clean in the quietest moment I've ever seen. Warm piano keys, like a soft embrace. I can almost feel the touch of your face. The upright bass is a heartbeat slow, reminding me everywhere I go.
Stronger than yesterday. I've been walking with my failure like a shadow on my heels. Every memory of regret becoming something I can feel. But your mercy breaks the pattern, turns my darkness into day, and your love becomes the anchor that won't ever drift away. Every lesson from my sorrow, every tear that never dries, becomes wisdom in your presence. When I lay my pride aside, and the gospel in your whisper tells the truth that I must say. You're forgiven, You're beloved, you are stronger than your yesterday. Yeah. When the guilt comes flooding in,
stronger than my yesterday.
Still your grace begins again. Stronger than my yesterday. Oh, you lift the heavy weight away. Yeah. Every broken piece of me finds its healing at your feet. Oh, stronger than what came before. You open wide a better door. In your mercy I can say, Lord, I'm stronger than yesterday. I have lived through quiet failings. I have cried in hidden rooms, but you turned my silent grieving into unexpected blooms. Now the blues inside my heart beat hum a melody of hope as your spirit teaches gently how my soul can finally cope. Yeah, yeah.
Stronger through the shadows,
Stronger in the pain, yeah.
stronger when I'm standing,
In the power of your name.
stronger when I stumble,
Stronger when I pray. Lord, you make my spirit stronger than my yesterday.
stronger in the pain, stronger when I'm standing,
In the power of your name.
stronger when I stumble,
Stronger when I pray. Lord, you make my spirit stronger than my yesterday. Stronger than yesterday.
shine in me, Lord. There's a quiet by the river when the evening settles low, and the silver on the water catches every fading glow. In that stillness I can hear you calling softly to my soul, like a lantern on the surface, saying, child, I'll make you whole. When the storms of shame and failure try to drown me in their tide, you remind me you're the Savior who is always at my side. Every ripple tells a story of a love that never leaves, and the peace that rests upon me is the gift that grace believes. In the calm of holy water, in the hush of sacred night, I can feel your healing presence, turning darkness into light. You're the light in the still water, peace in every crashing wave. When my fears pull me under, you're the hand that reaches, saves, light that breaks the silent stones, love that carries, love that forms. There were nights I felt abandoned, nights my strength was wearing thin, but the river whispered gently, Child, let mercy wash within. So I knelt beside the shadows, let the tears fall where they may, and your spirit ran beside them, washing every doubt away. Babe, pray, shine on me, shine on, shine through me. Break the chains I cannot see, in the stillness, in the silence. Let your presence bring me peace. Yeah, take me home, Lord. I've been running down these back roads with a suitcase full of shame, trying not to face the memories, trying not to speak your name. But your mercy keeps on calling, like a lighthouse in a storm, pulling me from cold rebellion into grace that keeps me warm. I remember Mama's praying and the hymn she used to sing, how her voice would break with longing for the mercy of a king, yeah. Now those echoes haunt my footsteps like a song I used to know, on this soulful journey homeward, where your love won't let me go. When the road is lonely, when the night is long, I can hear you singing, calling me back home. Soulful journey home, through the valley, through the rain. You're the one who walks beside me in my joy and in my pain. Every mile I take, every road I roam, leads me closer, Lord, to you, my soulful journey home. Some days my feet grow weary, some days hope is hard to find, but your hand keeps reaching gently, steady in this heart of mine. And the music of your mercy fills the spaces where I break, till the shadows lose their power and the dawn begins to wake. Lead me to the place of rest. Hold me to your gentle chest. When I wander,
I've been fighting in a battles, chains I thought would never break, carrying regrets and failures, wounds I learned too well to fake. But your light begins to shimmer, cutting through my darkest pain. And I feel the chains start loosening as your mercy speaks my name. Every prison I created, every fear that weighed me down, meets the power of your freedom that removes my heavy crown. And the drums begin to shuffle as the Spirit softly reigns, till the light of your forgiveness breaks the last of all my chains. When my faith is worn and small, still your light destroys it all. The light that breaks my chains, shining through my hidden pains. Every darkness, every scar burns beneath your rising star. The freedom you proclaim fills my soul with holy flame. Where your mercy still remains is the light that breaks my chains. Oh, oh. I have walked with guilt for ages, letting sorrow drench my bones. But your truth became an echo, calling loudly through the stones. Now the gospel in my heartbeat lifts like wings of warm refrain, as the light that breaks my chains becomes the fire that heals my shame. Giant gospel swell, break them, Lord, break them all. Chains of sorrow, chains that fall, break the darkness, break the lies. Let your freedom make me rise. Double fold, the light that breaks my chains, shining through my hidden pains. Every darkness, every scar burns beneath your rising star. The freedom you proclaim fills my soul with holy flame. Where your mercy still remains is the light that breaks my chain. 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 The light that breaks. Oh, the light that breaks my chain. The tide is coming in, the waves are getting high.
I'm looking for a star in the velvet sky. My boat is small and the ocean is vast, but I've got a savior who's holding the mast. Soft shuffle drums keeping time with my heart, knowing that we'll never be apart. You are my anchor in the midnight sea. Stay in the storm that is raging in me. Quiet my spirit, still every wave. You are the only one powerful to save. Let the B-string organ carry my plea through the darkness. Lord, walk with me. My faith is a candle flickering low, but you are the fire that makes it glow. Let the broken breathe again. I've been walking through the quiet, where my tears fall in the dust, where the shame I try to bury turns my courage into rust. But I hear your gentle whisper in the wind across the trees. Come and rest, my weary child, where the broken learn to breathe. Every wound I kept in secret, every fear I couldn't show, meets the healing of your spirit in the places I don't go. In the heaviness I carry slowly loosens as you speak, filling shadows with your mercy, lifting burdens from the weak. When my heart is sinking low, still your grace begins to flow. Where the broken learn to breathe, where the weary souls find peace, where the chains of sorrow fall, and your mercy covers all. In the quiet of your arms, every fear begins to leave. Take me to that holy place. Take me to that holy place, where the broken learn to breathe. There were nights I
felt abandoned, nights I questioned who I am, but you held me through the trembling with your gentle, steady hand. Now the blues inside my spirit turn to songs of newborn hope as you teach my hurting heartbeat. There is strength to help me cope. Oh, breathe on me, Lord.
Breathe on me, Lord.
Breathe through the night.
Breathe in the places
where I lost my fight.
Breathe in my weakness.
Breathe in my shame till my soul rises up in your holy name. Yeah. Oh, in your holy name. Oh, where the broken learn to breathe, where the broken learn to breathe. Your love, stronger than my past. I've been living in the shadows of the things I can't undo, chasing echoes of the moments that remind me who I knew. But your love becomes a river, washing years of hurt so fast. And I learned that you are stronger,
Stronger.
stronger than my broken past. Every memory that haunts me, every failure carved in stone, meets the grace that keeps on rising from the kindness you have shown. And the blues guitar is singing like a healing meant to last, as your love keeps breaking darkness stronger,
Stronger.
stronger than my past. Your love is stronger than my past, stronger than the wounds I cast. Every tear and hidden scar fades beneath how strong you are. When I fall into the shame, you remind me of my name. Your love makes the shadows pass. Love that's stronger than my past.
Stronger.
Stronger than my shame.
Stronger.
In your name. Your mercy calls. I've been walking in the shadows where my fears begin to rise, trying hard to hide the trembling
that still echoes in my eyes. But your voice begins to whisper like a river through my shame, and the night becomes a promise when your mercy calls my name. I remember broken seasons where I couldn't find my voice, but you held me through the silence with a love that leaves no choice. And the blues guitar's crying for the wounds I try to tame, till your spirit gently lifts me when your mercy calls my name. When the darkness starts to climb, still your grace arrives on time. When your mercy calls my name, every sorrow starts to fade. Through the struggle, through the flame, you remind me I am saved. When your mercy calls my name, hope returns in gentle way. All the fear I can't explain disappears in holy flame. There were moments I was weary, moments bent beneath the load, but your kindness lit a lantern on my long and lonely road. Now the organ hums forgiveness that I never dared to claim, till I rise with newfound courage when your mercy calls my name. Call me, Lord, call me still. Speak your grace through every hill. Call me when my heart is weak. Let your mercy be my peace. Let your mercy be my peace. When your mercy calls my name, every sorrow starts to fade. Through the struggle, through the flame, you remind me I am saved. When your mercy calls my name, hope returns in gentle ways. All the fear I can't explain disappears in holy flame. Calls my name. Calls my name. Calls my name. Calls my name.
There were nights I felt defeated, nights I fought to breathe again, when the echo of my failures was the only voice within. But your kindness found the corners where my broken pieces lay, and you gently gathered heartache, turning darkness into day. When the shame became a shadow hanging heavy on my chest, you became the gentle answer, saying, "Child, come into rest." And the gospel of forgiveness
started burning deep inside, till the fear that once controlled me slowly loosened, slowly died. When I'm sinking in the struggle, still your hand begins to rise. When my heart learns to rise, Lord, on the wings of your grace. When my heart was to rise, Lord, I knew walls of grace. All the sorrow I carried starts to fall from its place. When my heart learns to rise, Lord, like a dawn in the skies, I find hope in your mercy. When my heart learns to rise, every battle leaves a lesson, every wound becomes a prayer, and your voice becomes the anthem, saying, child, I'm always there. So I'll trust you in the shadows, trust the breaking of the day. For the heart that learns to rise is the heart you remain. Oh,
Rise through the hurting,
rise through the tears,
through the memories,
oh, the rain,
rise through the sorrow,
rise through the night,
through the night,
till my heart finds its home in your wonderful light. My heart will rise in your grace. Lord, set my feet on steady ground. I've been shaking like a window in a fierce and restless storm, trying hard to keep on standing when my faith don't feel that strong. Every doubt becomes a shadow, every fear a rising wave, till your whisper cuts the thunder. Child, remember you are saved. When the lies come rolling heavy, when my heart begins to fall, you remind me of the promise that your grace is over all. On the rock of ages standing, I can feel my spirit rise, and the blues that weighed me down start to fade before my eyes. When the trembling grows louder, when the night feels long, you surround me with a presence that keeps holding on. Steady ground beneath my feet, where your truth and mercy meet. When the world is crashing down, you're my song, my solid ground. Steady ground, strong and sure, grace that holds me, keeps me pure. I remember all the moments when I swore I'd lost my way, when the guilt was like a river and my hope began to fray. But your love became a shelter where my broken heart could hide, and your mercy wrapped around me like a warm and healing tide. Hold me steady,
Hold me, Lord,
lift me higher,
lift me, Lord,
be my shelter
be my home
till the storm is gone.
till the storm is gone.
Your grace is unshaken, your truth is unbroken, your word is the anchor that cannot be stolen. Rub it on, let him work it so. Steady my soul, Lord, set my feet on solid ground.
Light that breaks my chains. I've been fighting inner battles, chains I thought would never break, carrying regrets and failures, wounds I learned too well to fake. But your light begins to shimmer, cutting through my darkest pain, and I feel the chains start loosening as your mercy speaks my name. Every prison I created, every fear that weighed me down, meets the power of your freedom that removes my heavy crown, and the drums begin to shuffle as the Spirit softly reigns, till the light of your forgiveness breaks the last of all my chains. When my faith is worn and small, still your light destroys it all. The light that breaks my chain, shining through my hidden pain. Every darkness, every scar burns beneath your rising star. The freedom you proclaim fills my soul with holy flame, where your mercy still is the light that breaks my chains. I have walked with guilt for ages, letting sorrow drench my bones, but your truth became an echo, calling loudly through the stones. Now the gospel in my heartbeat lifts like wings of warm refrain, as a light that breaks my chains becomes the fire that heals my shame. Break them, Lord, break let your freedom
make me rise.
oh,
Make me rise.
oh,
Make me rise.
oh,
Make me rise.
oh. The light that breaks my chains, the light that breaks my chains, the light that breaks my chains. The light that breaks my chain, the light that breaks. Mercy walks with me. I've been wandering through the shadows where my doubts begin to grow, where the nights feel heavy-hearted and the fear begins to show. But I sense a gentle presence walking softly by my side, and the mercy in that moment tells me nothing can divide. When the voices of my failures try to drag me down again, when the guilt becomes a weapon and my heart can barely stand, there you stand in quiet power, lifting burdens off my chest, saying, child, my grace is stronger, come and enter into rest. When I stumble, when I fall, you still hear my faintest call. Mercy walks with me through the valley low, through the stormy nights where the cold winds blow. Every step I take, every tear I cry, you are holding me close, you are standing by. Mercy walks with me, steady, strong, and true. In the darkest hour, I still walk with you. There were seasons filled with heartbreak, seasons soaked in bitter tears, but you held me through the trembling, through the quiet hidden fears. Now the blues inside my spirit turn to hymns of grateful praise, as I feel your mercy leading through these long and winding days.
Walk with me, Lord.
Hold me near, Lord.
Lord.
Every mile and every sorrow, you are whispering, I am here. Mercy walks, mercy walks with me. Mercy walks with me.
I brought you the pieces scattered on the floor. I didn't think I could love you anymore, but you didn't rush me. You didn't say a word. You just listened to the prayers that no one else heard. With a gentle vibration, you touched my soul and started the work of making me whole.
Faith is the bridge
That you're building
in me over the waters
of my misery. Every touch
is a blessing.
is a blessing.
Every breath is a song.
Every breath is a song. Your mending hands is where I belong. The Hammond is moaning a soulful refrain, washing away the dust and the stain. I feel the healing. It's slow and it's sweet, laying my burdens right at your feet.
So gentle,
So gentle,
mercy,
mercy,
sweet mercy.
sweet mercy. Faith is the bridge that you're building
In me over the waters
of my misery. Oh,
every touch is a blessing.
is a blessing.
Every breath is a song.
Every breath is a song. Your mending hands is where I belong. Your love, even in the lonely places where my heart forgets to sing, where the nights feel long and heavy and my hope is wearing thin. Still your presence holds the corners that I thought were out of reach, and your light begins to whisper things that darkness cannot teach. When the shame becomes a river flowing cold across my soul,
and the weight of old decisions
takes a toll I can't control. Still your love keeps shining softly through the fog of my despair. And you say with holy kindness, child, my light will find you there. When I lose the path ahead, still your mercy lights instead.
your light will find me there.
In the shadows, in the fear, every place I try to hide, you are standing by my side.
Your light will find me there.
Oh, in the burden I can't bear, though the night is long and cold, your compassion takes a hold. I have wandered through the valleys where the truth felt far away, but your voice became a compass, pulling me toward lasting grace. And the blues inside my heartbeat turn to hymns of trust and care, for your light that never leaves me, Lord, it always finds me there. Find me in the sorrow,
Find me,
in the pain, find me when I'm wandering far from you again. Find me when I tremble, find me when I break. Your light will never fail me. It's the dawn I cannot shake. Find emotional landing. Your light will find me there. Bury me, doesn't shove me toward the light. It lets me feel the weight of things without abandoning the fight. You're not counting how long I'm broken. You're not tapping your foot in time. Mercy doesn't hurt me, and somehow that's divine. I confuse delay with distance. Think slow means you forgot, but every scar you're tending is one you never rush or right. You're more interested in death than how quickly I look fine. You're teaching me that healing isn't something I outrun. If you're patient with my becoming, I can learn to be the same. Mercy doesn't hurry, yeah. Waits until I'm ready to stand. It heals what time alone never could, with your steady hand.
been racing through my healing, trying hard to feel okay, counting progress in my changes, wondering why it takes so long this way. I thought grace would fix me faster, tie my loose ends overnight, but you keep walking slow beside me, like there's no reason to fight. I confuse speed with faithfulness, silence with delay, but you never seem offended by the pace I need today. You're not tapping your foot impatient, you're not checking off my past. You're more concerned with how I'm growing than how fast. Grace is not in a hurry, it doesn't rush me through the pain. It lets the wound breathe open till healing knows my name. You don't love me more tomorrow than you love me now. Grace is not in a hurry, and that's how I know it's real somehow. Some things heal in quiet moments, some scars need gentle time. You don't call it wasted waiting when I'm learning how to be kind. I'm not late to my becoming, I'm not failing in delay. I'm still walking in your mercy every step of the way. If you're patient with my story, I can learn to be the same. For grace is not in a hurry, it stays until I'm whole. It doesn't push me toward perfection, it keeps my fragile soul. Now I'm letting go of timelines, learning how to stay. Grace is not in a hurry, and neither are you with me today. Slow is not failure, slow is still grace.
Outside is running a race I cannot win, chasing after finish lines where the heartaches just begin. I used to count the minutes, used to fear the setting sun, thinking I was out of time before my healing had begun. But But I laid my heavy pocket, watched down upon the floor, and told my anxious spirit, we ain't running anymore. 'Cause peace don't watch the clock, it don't carry no alarm, it just wraps its quiet mercy all around my weary arms. It don't shout to get attention, it don't force a heavy door, it just waits inside the stillness till you need a little more. Yeah, peace takes its gentle time, walking soft and walking slow, and it meets me in the quiet everywhere I go. I thought that faith was lightning, a sudden crash of white, but it's more like slowly waiting for the dawn to break the night. I sat down in the shadows, stopped demanding every sign, and found out God's forgiveness doesn't operate on time. The silence ain't empty, it's a sanctuary built for me. 'Cause peace don't watch the clock, it don't carry no alarm, it just wraps its quiet mercy all around my weary arms. It don't shout to get attention, it don't force a heavy door, it just waits inside the stillness till you need a little more. Yeah, peace takes its gentle time, walking soft and walking slow, and it meets me in the quiet everywhere I go. I breathe in the slow wind, I breathe out the rush, I'm learning how to listen to the holy healing hush. No more forcing tomorrow, no more pulling on the chain. 'Cause peace don't watch the clock, it don't carry no alarm, it just wraps its quiet mercy all around my weary arms. It don't shout to get attention, it don't force a heavy door, it just waits inside the stillness till you need a little more. Yeah, peace takes its gentle time, walking soft and walking takes me in the quiet. Everywhere I go, no need to hurry, take it slow. My soul, peace is right here.
In the silence, he finds me. In the quiet of the evening, when my thoughts begin to shake, when the echo of my failures feels too heavy to escape, still your presence wraps around me like a blanket made of grace. And you find me in the silence where I thought you hid your face. Every doubt I've tried to conquer, every fear I couldn't name, meets the whisper of your kindness, calling gently through my shame. And the blues guitar is sighing like a prayer I never said, as you find me in the silence and revive what once was dead. When my faith is growing thin, still your mercy draws me in. He still finds me in the silence when my heart is tired of trying. When the night feels long and cold, still your mercy draws me in. He still finds me in the silence when my heart is tired of trying. When the night feels long and cold, he restores my weary soul. In the quiet, in the night, he becomes my guiding light. Even when I lose my way, he still finds me when I pray. There were moments I felt distant, moments soaked in quiet pain, but you lifted every burden till my heart could breathe again. And your spirit filled the silence with a soft and holy glow, till the peace I lost in shadows find me, Lord. Find me. Speak your mercy in my fear. Find me, Lord. Find me still. Let your presence be my fill. Double. Find me, Lord. Find me still. Your presence be my fill, be my fill. He still finds me in the silence, in the silence.
I don't see it yet. I've always wanted clear directions, a map I could hold in my hands, something solid for my questions, something easy to understand. But faith keeps asking me to walk where certainty won't lead, to place my weight on promises I cannot touch or see. I've trusted what looked convincing or made immediate sense, but the things that shaped me deepest never came with evidence. Love didn't show me its reasons, hope never proved its case, and you've never asked me to see you before I learned to trust your ways. I will trust the God I cannot see when the road won't make sense yet. I will trust the hand that's guiding me through the questions I haven't answered, even when the future stays hidden, even when I don't know why. I will trust the God I cannot see, because you've never failed my life. I've seen you work in hindsight, in scars that taught me grace, in doors that didn't open but led me to a better place. You were faithful when I doubted, you were present when I ran. So maybe seeing isn't knowing, maybe trusting is the plan. If you were only real when I could prove you, I would have lost you long ago. But you've been real in every moment. I had nothing left to hold. I will trust the God I cannot see, not because the path is clear, but because your mercy met me every time I landed here. I don't need a perfect vision, I just need the courage to try. I will trust the God I cannot see and walk with you through the night. I don't see it all, but I see enough. Take the next step. I'm a broken vessel, I'm a shattered jar, trying to hide every single scar. I thought I was useless, I thought I was done, a wasted life. under the setting sun. But the potter's hands are warm and kind, healing the pieces I left behind. There are cracks in the clay, but that's where the light gets in. Your mercy is stronger than my thickest sin. You're filling the holes with a gold so bright, making me beautiful in the middle of the night. Oh, what a savior, what a friend. The soulful rasp of a midnight prayer, telling the world that you're always there. You don't want perfection, you just want my heart, a humble beginning and for a brand new start. The Hammond B3 is swelling with grace as I feel the warmth of your holy embrace.
I've been standing at the crossroads where the roads all look the same, carrying the weight of choices that I fear will end in shame. But your voice begins to gently call me back from where I flee, saying, child, at every crossroad, know that you can walk with me. Every path I took in sorrow, every road that led me wrong, you redeem with quiet mercy, turning weakness in a song. And the blues guitar grows brighter as your truth begins to be like a lantern at the crossroad where you promise to guide me.
Choices make me shake, still your grace begins to break.
At the foot of every crossroad, when my strength becomes alone, you are there to guide my way, through the night and through the day. Every fear that blocks my view fades beneath the light of you. No matter where the winds have blown, safely home. Oh. There were seasons filled with doubt and roads that tore my heart apart, but you pieced me back together as you steadied my heart. Now the organ sings assurance and the choir starts to rise at the crossroad where your my tears to open sky. Oh,
Guide me, Jesus.
guide me, Jesus.
Guide me still.
Lead me where
Lead me where
you want my will.
I will.
Guide my choices.
My choices.
Guide my heart at the crossroad.
Where we start.
At the foot of every crossroad, you are there.
The wood is creaking softly on this old and dusty floor. I've left my heavy burdens right outside the kitchen door. The midnight wind is cooling down the fever in my head, thinking about the holy words that you have always said. There's a seat right here beside me. I can feel you sitting down, the King of all the heavens, without his golden crown. On the porch, swing a prayer in the velvet of the dark, searching for the fire from a tiny, humble spark. Just a soulful conversation, just a heart-to-heart with you, watching how your mercy turns the old into the new, reverent and intimate and true. I don't have to hide the secrets that I'm far too scared to tell. You're the only living water in my dry and empty well. The upright bass is humming like a lullaby of old, keeping me from shivering against the winter cold. You're the neighbor and the savior. You're the morning star I seek, finding all your power when I'm feeling far too weak. Yeah. There's a valley I've been walking, where the shadows cling so tight, where the mountains seem to murmur that I'll never reach the light. But your footsteps echo softly through the silence of my fear, and I feel your steady presence saying, child, I'm always near. I've been holding hidden heartache like a stone inside my chest, but you teach me how surrender is a doorway into rest. And the blues guitar keeps bending like a prayer I cannot speak, as you carry my heart through the valley, lifting burdens from the weak. When the night grows deep and cold, still your mercy takes a hold. Carry my heart through the valley low, lead me where your rivers flow. When the darkness blinds my way, be the light that guides my day. Carry my heart through the valley deep, hold me close till fear falls asleep. Through the sorrow, through the night, carry me into the light. There were seasons I felt broken, seasons soaked in quiet tears, but your love became the compass through the wilderness of years. And your whisper in the stillness makes my trembling spirit rise, as you carry my heart through the valley with a grace that never dies. Through the valley, through the valley, through the pain, through the rain, through the thunder, through the rain. Carry me, carry me. Your light, your peace, in the quiet of your presence, when the world is fading low, I can feel a gentle healing in the places I don't show. All the fears that I've been guarding All the wounds I tried to hide start to open in the silence, where your mercy meets my pride. When the blues inside me tremble, when my voice is lost in song, you remind me of the promise that your love has held me long. And the whisper of your comfort settles heavy on my chest, till I feel my weary heartbeat slowly fall into your rest. When all my strength is failing, your peace is shining still. In the quiet of your light, every shadow takes its flight. All the sorrow I have known meets the mercy of your throne. In the quiet of your peace, all my striving learns to cease. In the quiet of your light, Lord, you make my darkness bright. There were nights I felt forgotten, where the silence felt like stone. But you showed me in the stillness I was never once alone. And the soft forgiving radiance of your everlasting grace gives a warmth that fills the corners of my long and empty space. Shine on me, shine through me, break the chains I cannot see. Shine on me, shine through me. Let your love restore my peace. Your light, your quiet light. Used to come with questions, with reasons in my hand. I thought every prayer needed answers I could somehow understand. I believed faith was clarity, a truth I could explain. But the deeper that I follow, the more I walk without a name. I wanted you to justify every valley, every loss. I kept a record of my waiting, like it proved the cost. But the longer that I stayed here, the less I needed proof. I felt you in the breathing space between what's false and true. I learned to pray without asking why, without demanding reasons first. I learned to place my questions down and trust you with the hurt. I don't need answers wrapped in lies. I don't need to understand. I learned to pray without asking why, and leave it in your hands. Some wounds don't come with meaning, some roads don't circle back, but love doesn't need an explanation to stay when things go dark. You never rush my believing, never force me to be brave. You just stayed until my asking turned into a quieter faith. If you are who you say you are, then silence isn't empty. Ooh, I learned to pray without asking why, without a bargain or a sign. I learned that faith is sometimes just letting go of needing time. I don't know how the story ends, but I know who holds my life. I learned to pray without asking why, and that became my life. I'm still asking, just not demand anymore. Hold on, child. I've been walking through the valley where the shadows cling and bite, trying hard to keep my courage in the middle of the night. But I feel a gentle whisper cutting through the cold and fear, saying hold on to my promise, child, I'm always near. When the blues guitar's crying, when my faith begins to break, when my hands are barely steady and my heart begins to shake, you remind me of the victory that the cross has won for me. And I feel your spirit rising, setting shackles free. When the world feels heavy, when I lose my song, you step into my weakness and you make me strong. Hold on, the morning's on its way. The cross has crushed the darkness, the stone has rolled away. Hold on, even when you're weak, my power in your weakness is the strength you seek. Hold on. There were nights I felt abandoned, nights I swore I'd had enough, but your mercy kept on moving, saying, child, get up. So I cling to every promise, every breath of holy truth, and the same God who was faithful still knows every move through the shadows. Hold on. Through the shadows. Hold on. Through the breaking. Hold on. Through tomorrow. Hold on. Grace will guide you. Grace will keep you. Grace will carry you home. Hold on. Hold on. He's holding you. Hold on. Hold on. He's holding you. Our working so hard. I learned early how to qualify for love, how to earn my way inside. I brought my effort and my best behavior and hid the parts I didn't like. I treated grace like an interview, like approval I could lose. So I kept improving versions of myself, hoping one would finally do. I practiced sounding grateful, I memorized the right replies, but underneath my good intentions was a fear you'd change your mind. That I thought staying worthy meant staying useful, staying strong, staying clean. But you kept loving me consistently, like love didn't need a reason to remain. You weren't impressed by self-improvement, you weren't moved by shame. You kept offering the same affection, no matter how I came. Oh, I stopped trying to deserve you, stopped working to be enough. I laid down all my qualifications and trusted confused effort with devotion, mistook exhaustion for belief. But you never asked me to carry what you already carried for me. You weren't waiting for perfection, you weren't checking off my change. You just kept showing me love isn't earned by playing safe. Now when I fail, I don't panic, I don't rush to compensate, I don't beg to be forgiven, like forgiveness might be late. I come honestly, I come empty, I come just as I am today. And somehow that's always been enough for you to stay. If love had prerequisites, I never would have made it through. But love was never conditional, it was always you. I stopped trying to deserve you, stop living in disguise. I stopped measuring my value by effort, fear, or sacrifice. And now my faith is simply resting in what I could never prove. I stopped trying to deserve you and finally learned how to receive you. I don't have to earn this, I just have to stay. Grace like fire, like water. There's a burning in my spirit, like a flame that won't grow cold, and a river running through me with a love that won't let go. Every failure from my past life, every hurt I tried to hide, meets the cleansing of your fire, flowing gentle deep inside. Ooh. When the world begins to tremble and my hope starts falling thin, you remind me you're the healer of the war I hold within. And the blues guitar is crying with a truth I long to hear, that your grace is like a river, and it drowns my deepest fear. When the storm keeps closing in, still your mercy says begin. Grace like a river, fire burning bright, lifting higher, washing all my shame away, setting hope like dawn of day. Grace like a river, fire
through the battle in my chest. But your kindness, like a river, pulls me closer into rest. And the fire of your forgiveness sparks the strength I didn't know, till the love I thought was absent starts to rise and overflow. Let it burn,
Let it burn,
let it cleanse,
let it cleanse.
let the river flow again. In my soul, make the broken places whole.
Make them whole.
Grace like a river, fire, flow in me, washing all my shame away, setting hope like dawn of day.
Grace like flow in me.
I sat on the wooden bench all through the freezing night, waiting for a train that never came into my sight. I had my suitcase packed with guilt and heavy shame, ready to leave town, ready to change my name. But as the sky turned purple and the stars began to fade, a quiet voice sat next to me and showed me what I made. It was sunrise at the station, a brand new ticket in my hand, not a ticket to run away, but the courage just to stand. The light broke through the fog, the whistle blew so sweet, telling me my redemption was standing at my feet. I don't need to catch a train to leave my past behind. I just need the morning light to heal my troubled mind. The ticket master smiled. He didn't ask me for a dime. said, "Your debt is settled, son. You're right on heaven's time." I opened up my suitcase and I let the wind blow in, taking all the remnants of the man I used to be. I watched my shadow scatter like the dust across the track. I'm walking to the future and I ain't looking back. It was sunrise at the station, a brand new ticket in my hand. Not a ticket to run away, but the courage just to stand. The light broke through the fog. The whistle blew so sweet, telling me my redemption was standing at my feet. I don't need to catch a train to leave my past behind. I just need the morning light to heal my troubled mind. Sometimes you gotta wait in the dark to appreciate the dawn. Sometimes you gotta lose your way to know where you belong. I belong right here in the light. It was sunrise at the station, a brand new ticket in my hand. Not a ticket to run away, but the courage just to stay.